Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. The sun is in Aries, the moon is in Taurus. And let's get into my astrological outlook for the day. So what'd you guys think about yesterday? We had some interesting information and interesting occurrences happen, don't you think? Did you notice anything? I did. Also, thank you guys so much. I just want to say before I get started, I'm super blown away and honored by all of the feedback and comments that I've been getting in the description box or the comment box of my videos. I really, really appreciate you guys so much, and I love that you've been contributing data and telling me things that are happening, that are going on in real time, that correspond to the data that I'm pulling from the stars. It's really cool, and I know I just have this little teeny tiny channel, but I think it's really awesome that you guys are interacting with me so much, and I really appreciate it, and I love interacting with you, and I love reading what you write, and I love the data that you're sending me. And so I just want to say thank you and keep it up. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, now let's get started with the astrology today. Today is a really big day, and I've been really excited to do this report since I started looking at it the other day because we have Mercury conjunct the Eris point today. And that means Eris, the degree of the Eris point is a boxer entering the ring. And so that means that today is going to pack a serious punch in terms of the messenger, information, communication, some type of thing breaking out. I don't know. So let me get into my report, but today is going to be significant, and today is going to be one of those days that will impact the course of this entire year. So today is a very significant day, mainly because, like I said, we have Mercury coming into conjunction with the Eris point. We also have Venus changing into Taurus, moving into Taurus, changing signs. We also have the moon with the black moon. So we're in a black moon day. So that's double Eris point activation just right there, because the black moon is also activated, and that is, the same octave frequency, though maybe to a little bit of a lesser extent than the Eris point energy. We have Mars and Jupiter in a close trine today. We have the sun in a square to Pluto. And we also have the North Node in Gemini in a close trine to Saturn in Aquarius. So those are all of the transits that are in effect today that I'm going to be talking about. And they're all playing into Mercury at the Eris point. So this is just it is really fascinating and interesting, and be prepared for fighting words today and potentially bombshell information, some type of uproar or outburst of information, ideas, opinions, and communications with this Mercury Eris point activation. Watch the media and social media today for these things specifically, because it's Mercury and we have Mars in the North Node in Gemini, and Gemini rules the media. Some type of thought or information or message or idea is trying to break through or break out today. Mercury at the Eris point, which the Eris point, Eris is the goddess of discord. And something is not sitting right with Mercury at the Eris point. And you're going to hear about it. A boxer entering the ring, the Eris point. Mercury, and also in mutual reception to Mars and a tightening sextile to Mars simultaneously. Not only are Mercury and Mars in mutual reception in each other's signs, but very soon they are going to be in actual sextile to each other in each other's sign, just helping each other out even more. Mars is at 25 degrees of Gemini, a man trimming palms, letting us know whatever happens or comes out with Mercury's Eris point conjunction today is part of some type of cleanup process meant to put things back in a more orderly manner somehow. Mercury's significance at the Eris point today cannot be understated. This is one of the most critical degrees in the entire zodiac for inspiring big actions and events to occur. The Eris point is a trigger point for the zodiac, a boxer entering the ring. Stuff happens when the Eris point is activated, and with Mercury activating it in mutual reception to Mars and the North Node in the sign, and then we have Jupiter in trine to it, expanding it all. And we have the moon with the black moon. So it's not only our minds, but it's also our emotions. This day is going to be explosive. I'm saying it. That's just what it says. Mercury, the messenger, at this degree activates not only rebellion, aggression, and a desire to resist for the purpose of liberation at any cost, discord. But since it's Mercury, this is thoughts, ideas, words, speech, and communications. It is also fast and can be sharp and intense and passionate, but also motivated, driven, and inspired because, like I said, of its mutual reception right now to Mars. Their energies are blended, the warrior and the messenger. A desire to cut loose and cut free from anything that we think is mentally restricting, or because of the black moon and the moon conjunct today, also anything that is emotionally restricting. So it's not only activating our mind, like I said, but also our feelings and emotions. Both of those will be activated today. So yeah, events that occur along these lines today are truly divine and destined blessings, though, somehow in the long run. As Jupiter, like I said, is in a just beautiful and amazing, it's a blessing in trine to Mars. So that, hold on. Sometimes I literally can't even read my notes. I try to write them nicer, and then I still can't read them. Anyways, so that things that are said and actions taken today are inspired by faith and courage. Faith and courage is a theme that we have. Jupiter and Mars. This also expands Mars energy, though, fueling Mercury at the Eris point. So this could make things hyper explosive and aggressive today, like I said, especially with Mars or with the moon conjunct the black moon. So we really need to be careful with harsh words and cutting words today. We all really need to practice self-control and self-mastery with this energy and not let it sweep us away. And that being said, though, it is absolutely the ultimate window of time, the best time ever to step up and speak your truth about something, because that will be supported with a good outcome. Anything that has been on your mind, that you've been holding down, that you've been needing to say, that's been bothering you, that you feel like is out of alignment, that you need to clear up, now is the time to get that done. What, babe? Oh, look at that. I don't know. Now is the time to do that. Now is the day to do that, because it's going to be supported. There is a trine to Jupiter. Jupiter gives us gifts and blessings. And the North Node, the destiny point, where we're being pulled to on our path, is also in Gemini, Mercury's sign, like I said. So truths spoken today are shaping the destinies of our individual lives and the collective futures. And we need to be truthful to build an authentic future. In the new world, in the new paradigm, in the new reality that we're in the process of building right now, all of the inversions are being righted, and it has to be built on authenticity. And that is what all of this is pushing us into. This is the ultimate break the chains, stand in your power and speak your truth day. This will occur on a microcosm as well as a macrocosm today. So it will be happening individually in our individual lives, and we'll also see it happening and playing out on a world stage, on a collective level. This is truly the beginning of the return to authenticity and the freedom of thought, mind, soul, and genuine self-expression. Mercury at the Eris point, with the moon and the black moon together, Mars and Mercury in mutual reception, with a trine to Pluto and the sun, or trine to Jupiter and the sun squaring Pluto, and sextiling Jupiter. It's just, the blueprint is amazing. Even more energy supports this theme today, as we have, like I said, the moon conjunct the black moon in Taurus, while Venus moves into Taurus, helping us to connect deeply and emotionally to our underlying truths, inspiring this whole speak my truth theme, getting us real in touch with our emotions, going down deep, making us emotionally triggered so that we are just motivated to put our foot down, say no more, this is not happening, and say what's really going on. But like I said, if we can do this, it is definitely going to be a good thing. So people might be feeling deeply triggered about things, like I said, in their feelings, and start analyzing them and come to some new conclusions, or just boil over to a point that they say, no more, I have to tell you how I really feel, like I just said. Today, though, will end up having been an amazing gift and an important day this year, with the sun at 26 degrees of Aries today. And this is also important. And 26 Aries is a man possessed of more gifts than he can hold. And like I said, we have both the sun and Jupiter gifting us today, as the sun is in an exact trine to Jupiter. And Jupiter is faith and blessings. And, the sun is the light. So we have both of them today, blessing and supporting and lighting up our ability to truly stand in our truth and speak our mind unrestricted and overcome our fears. I said break away from things to step in our truth in alignment with a more true and authentic future. This also brings today clarity and elevation of mind and consciousness, as both Venus and the Black Moon, both in Taurus now, are at degrees describing streams and altitudes. Venus is at 30 or 1 Taurus today, a clear mountain stream, and that's like clarity and streams of thought and elevated thoughts. And the Black Moon is at wisps of wing-like clouds streaming across the sky. And that also has to do with like divinely inspired streams of consciousness coming through. So we have both degrees describing streams and altitudes, and this is in terms of personal values and subconscious attitudes, Venus and the Black Moon, cleared and elevated. Lastly, we have, like I said, Venus moving into Taurus. So this is really good. Venus rules Taurus. And so this is great for all Taurus related things: money, markets, relationships, creative activities, art, music, design, building, and also growing, any type of like gardening or planning or growing or anything like that. It's really good for those type of things. However, because of the placement of Uranus this year, Uranus is shocks and surprises, throwing things up in the air. Uranus is like the silver lining planet, the great rectifier. When Uranus is involved, something happens and it's like, oh my God, my whole world just completely fell apart and I don't know what to do. But then somehow things miraculously turn around. And in retrospect, the worst thing in the world ends up having been the thing that saved your life. Like, that's how Uranus works. It's very uncomfortable, but ultimately it ends up being for the best. And so when we have Venus in Taurus and the Black Moon also in Taurus, coming into a conjunction with Uranus in Taurus, that means that there are going to be like huge shocks and surprises and upsets and monumental shifts and changes out of nowhere in terms of those same things: money, markets, relationships, creative activities, art, music, design, building, and growing. So I'm calling it now, but I'm going to talk about it a lot more in the coming days as Venus approaches Uranus. But putting it out there right now, next week is going to be, there's going to be a lot of big changes happening out of the blue in terms of those things next week. And we'll talk about that when next week comes and as we approach it more. But I just wanted to mention that today. So that's my report for today, you guys. Today is a crucial day. It's going to have ended up being one of the most significant days of this year, I think, because Mercury only conjuncts the Eris point once a year. And for its once yearly conjunction, just the other transits that are going on and backing it up, whew. And in the context of everything that's going on and the fact that we just started the new moon and began truly entering the new energy and living in the age of Aquarius frequency, this is going to be a big day today. And I mentioned it, but I don't think I really emphasized it. We have the sun squaring Pluto. 26 Aries, Pluto's at 27 Capricorn, and that is major power struggles. So we have that going on as well. But remember, the sun is also simultaneously in an exact sextile to Jupiter, and that's overcoming. So I think that the light wins. We'll see. If you guys liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, leave me a comment. I absolutely love you guys. And subscribe and share it with your friends if you want to. And I hope everyone has a really great day. Be prepared for anything and try to keep your cool. But also, like I said, speak your truth. Today's the day to do it. You won't regret it. See you later, guys. Bye.